You guys ready for this? We're picking up some plants in Florida. It's gonna be fun. Come along with me. Let's go. And we have made it. We are here. In this video, guys, we are going to be talking about what is a vented trailer. This is a specialty load that you carry nursery live plants. And also we're going to be talking about pros and cons about hauling live plants in a drive-in trailer. And then we're going to be taking a bunch of questions from my previous video of the 2-day journey I had from the sea to Tennessee. We are still in our 2020 Volvo VNL 760 semi-truck, and I think the mileage we got last time was only a couple thousand less. Right now we have 131,000 miles, which is really low for 2020. A lot of people can't believe it, and if you guys can't believe it, I think you should go in previous videos and check out how I rebuilt this thing. It took me about 2.5, 3 years to rebuild, but she is fully paid off. Trailer also fully smashed and rebuilt by yours truly, and both of these things are doing pretty well. So what is a vented trailer? Most trailers come, you know, just all flat right there. Mine has a big hole right here and a big vent that clicks in and holes up top. When I rebuilt this trailer, I remember getting it when it was completely smashed on the roof. The whole roof was replaced. It also came with these, you know, steps, which is pretty cool. You can climb up here and check out if they're finished loading or unloading here. But it's going to take them a while. It usually takes for nursery about 3 to 4 hours, but that's what a vented trailer is. Also, I have a vent on the other side of the door. I will show you that later. They're loading me up. Man, hopefully these tall trees ain't going in, because it's the size of my drive-in, but then they have to go inside still. So I don't know how they're gonna do that. Put them sideways maybe? Like always, you guys will know the rate for this load. We are south of Live Oak, Florida. We are going to Summerville, South Carolina. I think it's about 350 miles, if I'm not sure, 340, maybe 30. I'm gonna calculate it here in a second, but I think I just got screwed, boys. There's a second pickup for this. He says it's still their location 5 miles away, but that was not disclosed in my statement. I'm about to hit up the broker now and explain to him what just happened, my situation. They're loading me, but they're saying there's a second pick and 1 drop. Hopefully I can get more monies for it, and I will tell you the load rate at the end of the video.
Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Yeah. Can we talk about me and you?
I mean, there's about 10 of them loading this thing. I mean, there is, I don't even know, a couple hundred plants, maybe even those trees going in, I don't know. Oh man, also just called a broker, and he did add a little bit on my Raycon for the second pick, so that's not bad. You guys will get the total at the end. They're loading me right now, maybe another 30 minutes or so. They're actually pretty fast. There's 10 of them, so it's not really a big deal. I had a couple questions in my previous videos, and a lot of questions was about World War III, and I can't specify this enough. It's not about World War III right now. It's about just survival when anything like that even happens. And in my case, I'm not a crazy prep guy, but I'm like 50% there. I mean, I got a stockpile of stuff I don't even want to mention on this channel because you guys scavengers find out where I live and get hurt. But I got a question from my previous video. Steven asks, you mentioned World War III a lot in your videos. Okay, how do you prepare for that? Well, I got a couple things to prepare for that, and the most important, I think, in my eyes, is communication, right? Anything happens and communication is cut off, it's gonna be crazy. What I use is right here, Rapid Radio. I'm gonna send you guys a link down in the description. It is insane how awesome this is. It is a walkie-talkie. But when service is cut off, for example, couple months ago, AT&T and I think T-Mobile got cut off for 6 hours and nobody could use their service for some freaking reason. They made some stuff up. Guess what was working? Rapid radio walkie-talkies. This isn't your normal walkie-talkie. This uses singular towers and it can go nationwide, so thousands and thousands of miles. For example, I think I'm 150 miles away from my house. I'm gonna click this and I'm gonna see, my wife always has this on in charge just in case there's an emergency. I boom boom giggity boom, you know what I'm saying? We're in communication. Even if there's not gonna be any service on my phone, I can get service with this. Hello? Honey, are you there? Takes a while for her to like get to it sometimes.
Yes, I'm here.
I'm just testing out the walkie-talkie.
Okay.
Well, there it is, boys. 150 miles away isn't nothing, I know, but for a walkie-talkie, that's pretty freaking cool. All the details I will put in the description. You guys click and look at them. I mean, it's just amazing. You can also connect 6 to 7 walkie-talkies, I think, or 8, and you can click through the channels and just talk to one person at a time, or click all and talk to all of them, so you have all your family members connected during okay, so this is not about the apocalypse, right? It's also can be used for hiking, camping, whatever. I have really bad service right now. I have like under like 3 bars, 2 bars, not even 5G, and this is LTE service and I get great reception here, so it's pretty awesome. Check them out. I promise that you will not regret getting it. Hey, that was fast. We're following that white truck right there, going to the second location. He says it's 5 miles away, but they always say that and it's like 30. But we'll see. Hopefully it's just towards my destination, which is north. Literally washed my truck yesterday and now pulling up to this. It's freaking my luck, you know. Every time I do something nice to my truck, I always get payback from a load. Where are we? We are literally in the middle of nowhere in Florida. There's the rest of my trees. And it was 6 miles. He was right. 5-6 miles. Wasn't bad. Actually, this way is better because then I cut through. I don't have to go through Live Oak City anymore. I just cut through and take these US roads. It's actually pretty much the same amount of mileage. Not gonna lie, it is really peaceful here though. Can't hear any cars, no city noises, no nothing. Nursery in Florida is pretty hot all year long, especially because in Florida, deep south like we are now, it grows all year long. So these plants have time to mature and stuff, and right when peak spring, summer comes, everybody buys it out from Florida. So it's pretty hot here. According to my map here, looks like we got exactly 5 hours and 340 miles. Well, 39 miles, but that means we deadheaded here 60 miles. That means we have total 400 miles. I always include my deadhead. If you guys are not including your deadhead for loads that you are picking up, you are not calculating things correctly. So put your guesses down in the bottom how much this load paid. Total 400 miles.
Don't gotta worry for the both of us. Put you in the driver's seat. Don't gotta hurry and then love.
It's really technical actually how they grow these. It looks like they grow them already preset in these bins right here, and they grow them in the ground. And they also, every tree has like this little weird pH level reader. I'm not sure what this is. Looks like a tube with like a wire or maybe like a pressure reader. I think it reads the pH level, and then they add fertilizer or whatever they need for these things to grow. And all of them are just as the eye can see. And then you can tell there's holes right here. I think they actually just picked these, and these are my trees. I'm not sure. They pulled them out. Yeah, so these things are like pH readers, I think. I don't know, but pretty interesting. Forgot to take a picture. Everybody asks me, why do you always take a picture of your load? It doesn't matter what it is. Well, I'm just used to it, man. Sometimes it's gonna come in handy. so you always got to do it. Let's get off this sand and hit the asphalt and hammer down, boys. Let's go. Yeehaw! All right, we got to our fueling station and we are not far away. We are about 20 miles away. It is a very short run. I am gonna go ahead and talk to you guys about something. We're gonna go ahead and check on these trees right now. And not these type of trees, guys. Chill, not these types. Ooh, kind of smells like a grow house in here though. Ooh, man, look at my floor. Let's talk about the pros and cons on this load. Everybody knows that I like taking different types of loads here and there, but sometimes there's a lot of negatives and sometimes there's just a lot of positives. What's the positives? The positives is these loads pay a little more than the average load. Also, most of the time, they are very light. That's all I could really think of. So, what is the negatives? How about you guys guess? The negatives is that it gets your trailer dirty. I mean, when all this comes out, I will show you how actually dirty it is all the way over there. And then we're gonna try to sweep most of it up, and then there's gonna be a stench in here. You need to get out. So I'll leave the little vents open for it to air out for my next load. But sometimes if your next load is very picky on how dirty or how clean your trailer is, they're gonna smell this and they might deny the load. So there is a risk with this, but I always take it. And the dirtiness is a thing that I really hate, but the load pays decent. Not mad, not mad. We have 15 miles left on this nice little stretch of highway, and we're gonna go straight there. This is kind of weird. I don't think I'm offloading inside a warehouse, obviously. I think it says unidentified site. So it looks like a new warehouse being built, and then they're putting all of these plants and nursery stuff around the new warehouse. So I'm gonna just show up right now. Hopefully there's somebody there. Maybe they can offload me right now. I always try to offload ASAP. So we'll see. And if not, there's a truck stop literally 0.2, 0.3 miles from there. So come on, let's go. Offload tonight. Let's go, let's go. Woo! We are here, except I changed my mind. We are at a truck stop 2 miles away from our delivery. And we have something very important to talk about. Actually, I was pulling up just to get a drink, but then I seen this truck leaving and I was like, dude, this is perfect opportunity. This place is packed out. I'm parking and I parked. I'm gonna sleep here. I can't take that away from it. We're gonna talk about something that has been going on throughout the trucking industry these past couple years. And it's very important to talk about and to pretty much tell people not to join, not to be a trucker. What's so important that I have to drop everything and actually sleep at a truck stop instead of at my delivery. I always sleep at my delivery. This is a very important topic. Food review. You guys know I'm a review channel now. So let's review some food. I eat food and you guys watch me. I know you're jealous. I'm trying to stay healthy, so I got that chili. You know what I'm saying? Chili's always bomb, but I think all you guys already know that. Wendy's is the choice today because that's all they had at this truck stop. And then I got the Dave's triple burger, which I think I reviewed the pretzel bun before. I haven't reviewed the triple. Oh yeah. Chili first, no pepper, no extra salt, just the way it is. The chili is always bomb, but sometimes every place has different techniques of making this chili, so sometimes it's nasty. Don't get me wrong. Okay, chili at this location, it's fresh. You can tell because it's not soft yet. Like 6 out of a 10. Not the best. Dave's triple right here. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't ate all day. My first meal, it's 5:30. I try not to eat after 6. So everything tastes good. I don't know. This burger's pretty good. Like 8 out of a 10. It's getting dark. Got my LEDs turned on right there. For some reason, my bottom bar stopped working. I think it popped a fuse. I'll check it out later. Let's talk about this scam that I inquired literally this past 2 hours ago. So I email brokers inquiring about loads. For example, I'm offloading tomorrow, so there's a couple pickups for tomorrow. The real truth, how I have to deal with some of these scammers. So I'm inquiring about a Charleston, South Carolina to ATL, so you know, Atlanta, Georgia. I say, hello, my name is Rusty from Grimball, interested in this run, blah, blah, blah. He replies, for some reason it says account payable, which is already sus. He says, pick up at this time, delivery this time, good, 5,000 pounds, $1,700. $1,700 for like 350 miles. So obviously this rate is already a little sus, but I keep going with it because I know something ain't right. He's asking me, are you set up with Amazon? First red flag right there. If it is not from Amazon, they shouldn't be asking this question. So I said, yes, we are set up with Amazon. Are you Amazon? And they replied, to get this tender for you, I would need to get your login and password for the Amazon relay. Wow, so lazy, so lazy. What a lazy scam. I have a Amazon broker ready to put this order into your account. This load is not visible on simply Amazon relay. We have to activate it, blah, blah, blah. And then I screenshotted something down there that I was about to send him. You have a little sneak peek right there, but I was gonna send him that. Yeah, guys, do not fall for this, okay? They're gonna steal your Amazon account, obviously. Can you please, I mean, if they're writing me this, that means somebody has fell for this. Sad, very sad. Some of you truck drivers have fell for this scam. Oof, it's hard to say it, but if you fall for this type of such an easy scam, I think you deserve it. I think you need to get out of the business. Kind of harsh to say it, I know, but some of you guys need to hear it the way it is. This is just one out of about 750 scams I have inquired about in the past 4 years of truck driving. So there is a lot of different ones out there. This is just one of the funniest ones. It's obviously a scam, but it's there for a reason. That means people have fell for it. It's getting late. The sun is going down. Is it there or there? I'm not sure. I'm going to sleep. I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning. It's definitely a new warehouse construction. But where do I go? Found it. And they are offloading me. Probably an hour or so. They have a little skid steer to help with the bigger trees. Alright, they're done. I gotta pull up and check how much I gotta sweep, but I gotta turn on the 4-wheel drive, which is right there. Anti-lock. Because this turn is soft. I went over there to check it out. We'll see if we make it. Oh. Wow. Kind of regret taking this load already. Oh my gosh. Let me clean this up and show you what it looks like after. Back at the truck stop. Let's go ahead and talk about this load rate. It is still a little messy in here. You'll see some wet spots here and there. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty clean. I do have to go over it with a broom again. There's a little bit of dust here and there. When it dries out a little more, I can get a little more out of it. But guys, it's at your own risk. What you're gonna load after this, look at this. Can you even see this? See this moisture built up right here? That's not good. You need to air this thing out all the way. Look at all that wet spots over there. Oh man, I might have an issue getting another load. I'm gonna leave my doors open. By the time I find another load, I have my vents open. Maybe it'll air it out a little more. Should be all good. But like I said, at your own risk. This is one of these loads that needs to pay, which, did this one pay? You're about to find out. This load traveled from Florida. I deadheaded to Florida to pick up this load, 60 miles, and total mileage getting here and the deadhead was 400 miles. Broker did add a 50 bucks bonus because I had a 5-mile other stop to do. So this nursery live plant load paid total $950. I know what you're saying. $950, that is so cheap. Yes, that equals up to $2.37 or $2.38 a mile, which for plants, I think for one dropper is not bad from Florida. I know you guys are gonna be arguing with me stating, man, that's a messy trailer now you might get denied a load, and that is the risk. So I hope you like this video. We talked about a lot of important topics, and I think you guys understand the trucking market right now is horrible, and I don't know how much times I need to say this. We need less trucks on the road, please. Please, can you guys stop taking cheap rates? I'm so sick of it. I consider this not that of a cheap rate, but if you do, then that's your own opinion. Talk some trash in the comments below. Also, check out my previous videos. I had some awesome things coming up here in the future, and it's gonna be quite different than this truck driving videos. I appreciate it so much. Like always, be safe. Deuces. Bonus footage. Only the OG subscribers are gonna be here for this video. It's been 3 hours. All these plants were gone at about 9 o'clock. Now it's 12 noon, and this is the state of the trailer. Leaving all the doors open, it is almost all completely dry. Only issue is the edges right here, a little bit right here, but that is it. It's completely dry right here. So if you guys are thinking about doing live plants like this, remember, it's gonna take 3 to 4 hours for it to completely dry off.